Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to the Centurions Review, the punk rock band of wargame review institutions. This is Desert Rats, a Panzer Grenadier game from Avalanche Press. It says it's platoon level combat in World War II. Since the Panzer Grenadier series launched in the year 2000, gamers have clamored to play out the huge battles of the North African desert. Desert Rats follows up with the widely acclaimed Afrika Korps with 50 new scenarios of desert combat, lead the British, Italian, New Zealand, German, and Indian troops who fought in North and East Africa during the epic battles in 1941 and 42. Desert Rats is a standalone addition to the Panzer Grenadier series of games, so that's cool, it's standalone. It says difficulty level 2 out of 5. Rules, 18 pages of rules with 50 scenarios, so you can play this game all year. It includes 2 maps and it's for 2 players. It takes 30 minutes to many hours, which I assume depends on the scenario you're playing. Here's the standard series rules, I believe. Looks like it's got 2 copies of them in here, actually. That's good, 1 for each player. So the sequence of play is initiative, determination phase, and then action phase, and there's all sorts of different actions you can take in a marker removal phase. Going over stacking here, movement, leader activations, spotting for artillery, bombardment, and it's got some anti-tank fire rules and assault rules here, and here's some optional rules, or optional combat rather. And there's opportunity fire in this, and morale. And special unit types, there's a whole bunch of them. Headquarters, aircraft, air attack, headquarters, aircraft, and then anti-aircraft, and then armored trains and river vessels, along with cavalry. Interesting. I didn't know there was any cavalry in the desert. I guess there was. It's got some rules for minefields too. Here's the other rule book. And here's the 4th edition rules, the entire rule set. Terrain effects chart. Here's your turn record track. That's an interesting looking turn record track. Here's an anti-tank fire table along with modifiers, and on the back you have the direct fire table with modifiers. Here's another terrain effects chart. Oh, this is the full one. So it's got terrain effects chart on that side, and it's continued there. And here's the terrain notes. Pretty good size terrain effects chart. Here's another turn record. And here's an assault chart. And here's the scenarios. Should be 50 in there. I'm just going to flip through this. I'm not going to describe all 50. That'd be ridiculous. And here's the Desert Rat special rules. Lots of scenarios in here too. And here's one of the maps. Here's one of the maps. It's just got some hills on it and some desert terrain. Here's the other map. It's got some rough terrain here and a road. Not particularly interesting, but I'm sure it's functional. Here's the counters here. Artwork looks pretty good on them. Nice counters. I think these are 5/8 inch, possibly. They're definitely not 1/2 inch. They're bigger than that. One thing I just discovered off camera, there's actually 2 games in here. Apparently whoever I bought this from put the Afrika Korps game in a 2, I believe. So it's got 3 Afrika Korps maps, and I guess that's the reason why it had so many counters, is because it's got the counters from both games, so that's interesting. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please click like on it, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel, and as always, have a good evening.